The Mayor of Kingstown has only had a few major, evil villains for a show that focuses so heavily on crime and injustice, and Lennie James' recent arrival is already generating quite the stir in Kingstown. After 4 seasons, a new mob leader has been introduced in Taylor Sheridan's gripping crime thriller series. Lennie James joins Kngstown as Frank Moses. His breakthrough performance was as DCI Tony Gates in the 2012 film Line of Duty. He later became even more famous for his portrayal of Morgan Jones in the Walking Dead series and its spin-offs. And Moses is causing a stir in the neighborhood in just 2 episodes. Frank Moses makes his entry in the debut episode of Mayor of Kingstown Season 4, as he stands over a row of victims tied up on a train track. Moses quickly kills a large number of Russians and disappears. In the 2nd episode, Moses goes around introducing himself to Mike McLusky and Bunny, the Crips commander. However, it seems that Moses' reputation precedes him before Mike meets him, as both Mike and his secretary, Rebecca, are well aware of Moses' reputation abroad. Moses appears to be a traditional mob boss who has honed his business into a well-oiled machine. Moses continues to leave an impression wherever he goes as a result. And his encounter with Mike seems to conclude with a warning about what is about to happen to Kingstown. There will probably be a full-scale conflict shortly because Bunny has asked Moses for assistance in tightening up his own business and is prepared to give up a portion of his earnings in exchange for making sure they control all criminal activity in Kingstown. How many innocent lives might be lost in the crossfire if this occurs is unpredictable. The last thing Mike needed was another mob boss prepared to kill innocent people in an attempt to seize power, but Moses approached Mike in the hopes that the mayor would use his significant influence to help take over. However, it is quite likely that Mayor of Kingstown's 4th season will be a massacre. The characters that have emerged in Mayor of Kingstown have been magnificent, even though there aren't many significant antagonists to pick from. The amazing Aidan Gillen portrayed Milo, a terrifying creature that terrified his rivals. Following his purported demise, Konstantin emerged, putting on a completely different front. But these 2 Russian mob lords proved to be horrific in their own right, despite their stylistic differences. For Milo, it was mostly because of his fixation on Mike and the horrible things he did to hurt him. Including using a bomb to murder his mother. When Konstantin first appeared on the television, he had killed the mother and abandoned the defenseless infant in a dumpster. These individuals were obviously terrible, and Mike McLusky and Iris felt seriously threatened by them. But it's nothing compared to what Frank Moses might bring. Thanks for watching. For more updates stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, please.